Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rich Bradley, President of the Board of Public Service. And this is the regular meeting of the Board of Public Service for May the 3rd, 2022. This is a public meeting, and today we have a letting number 8743. So Helen, I will pass it over to you. You're muted, Helen.
Okay. This is bid opening for letting 8743. Go down. And we have no bids.
Okay, so just to be clear, letting 8743 Cervantes Convention Center expansion and modernization project number 2, we have received 0 bids, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So as I mentioned, this is a public meeting, and I would ask that only members of this board are allowed to speak unless recognized by myself or the secretary. So without further ado, I'll ask secretary to please call the roll.
Director Davis? Aye. Director Hayes?
Aye.
Director Isom?
Aye.
Director Scoggin?
Aye.
Director Scobie?
Aye.
Director Williams?
Aye.
President Bradley?
Here we have a quorum. I will call this meeting to order.
For the president, recommendation that approval be given as follows: contract and bond for letting number 8737 Cervantes Convention Center Expansion Program Management Project number 1, project number 2020-31-087. Supplemental agreement number 1 to the Missouri Highway and Transportation Commission STP Urban Program Agreement by and between the City of St. Louis, Missouri and the Missouri Highway and Transportation Commission for the reconstruction of the Compton Avenue Bridge Project number STP 5451602. This supplemental agreement is authorized by ordinance number 70404. Supplemental agreement number 15 to PSA 1192, engineering design services for airfield project St. Louis Lambert International Airport with Crawford, Murphy, and Tilley, Inc. This amendment is amended to modify the scope of work and is authorized by ordinance number 70272. Port lease number 10 amendment, first amendment to lease agreement entered as of August 13, 2021 by and among the City of St. Louis, Missouri and the New Frontier Materials Operations Alpha Inc., a Delaware LLC, assignee from Fred Weber Inc. for certain land and mooring rights at or near Rutger Street and Covent Street. Port lease number 47, amendment and sublease. First amendment and sublease to lease agreement entered into as of January 1st, 2022 by and among the City of St. Louis, Missouri and New Frontier Materials Operation Alpha LLC, a Delaware LLC, assignee from Fred Weber Inc. for certain land and mooring rights at or near Shoto Avenue and Convent Street and the MacArthur Bridge. Office of Special Events requests for the following to be approved, subject to certain conditions. 2 special events to be declared as festival zones: Bark in the Park at Forest Park at Cricket Field on May 21st, 2022 from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Setup will be on May 18, 2022 at 8 a.m. and teardown will be on May 21st, 2022 at 6 p.m. Brewers Heritage Happy Hour throughout Laclede's Landing on the following dates: May 19, 2022 from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., June 23rd, 2022 from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., and July 21st, 2022 from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Emergency action for emergency work for EA 22-004, St. Louis Air Cargo Office roof replacement at St. Louis Lambert International Airport. The estimated cost is $183,000 and can be charged to the following account: 2005-23 420 200-554-500-3210-0000-0000. President and the Director of Public Utilities, joint recommendation that the following be approved subject to certain conditions. IoT and technology deployment permit terms and conditions. Second amendment to permit terms and conditions, hereby granting IoT and technology deployment permit applicant use of an approved city structure or infrastructure as necessary to utilize, replace, or upgrade such structures in the right of way, including wireless installations. President and Director of Streets, joint recommendation that the following be canceled and filed. Application number 129176, request from Thomas G. Cramper to encroach on a new fence at 200 East Davis Street between the house and the street. The applicant has failed to provide certificate of liability insurance after requesting 5 times. Application number 129240, request from McKinley Heights Neighborhood Association to encroach with 5 neighborhood signs where Jefferson Avenue intersects with Ellen, Ann, Shenandoah, Victor, and Sydney. The applicant has failed to provide certificate of liability insurance after requesting 6 times. Application number 130561, request from Fox Park to encroach with 6 mm Palmetto neighborhood entry signs at 2200 South Jefferson. The applicant has failed to provide certificate of liability insurance after requesting 7 times. Directors of Public Utilities and Safety, joint recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 130846, request from Barbian LLC to consolidate the plat at 3012 through 3018 Arsenal Street in City Block 1419. Application number 130847, request from NMR Partners LLC to consolidate the 2 lots at 1034 South Kings Highway Boulevard in City Block 5042. Directors of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that 2 applications from American Fiber Com be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 129736, 4209 Starkey Avenue. Application number 129780, 4146 Clayton Avenue. Application, joint recommendation that 1 application from AT&T be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 129788, 4401 Vista Avenue, rear. Joint recommendation that 3 applications from Everstream be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 129695, 3903 Wyoming Street. Application number 129781, 4224 Clinton Avenue. And application number 129782, 4353. And Director of Public Safety, we have 9 conditional use permits.
Good afternoon, board members. Per board order number 766, transmitted here with our recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval with conditions is recommended for 9 applications. These are 2359 Michigan Avenue, 3143 Park Avenue, 3145 Park Avenue, 6650 Gravois Avenue, 3016 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, 4640 Morganford Road, 5006 Northland Avenue, 4909 through 11 Hampton Avenue, and 5501 Pershing Avenue. I request these recommendations be approved as submitted.
Are there any questions from any of our board members on today's conditional uses?
I move to approve. Scobie.
Second, Hayes.
Thank you, gentlemen. Are there any further questions? Seeing none, can you call the roll, please?
Director Davis? Aye. Director Hayes?
Aye.
Director Isom?
Aye.
Director Scoggin?
Aye.
Director Scobie?
Aye.
Director Williams?
Aye.
And President Bradley?
Aye. Today's conditional uses are approved. I'd like to turn your attention to our meeting minutes from last Tuesday, April 26, 2022. Are there any questions or comments on those meeting minutes? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve, please.
Motion to approve, Davis.
Second.
Thank you, directors. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Davis?
Aye.
Director Hayes?
Abstain.
Director Isom?
Aye.
Director Scoggin?
I'm sorry, this is the meeting minutes?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, I need to abstain. I wasn't present.
I need another second motion.
Williams, second.
so hold on a second here. So we had the meeting minutes and Director Scoggin abstained. And so Director Williams, your vote is on the minutes?
Oh, I thought Drea said she needed another second.
No, I think we had a motion, the second from, who motioned, made the motion? Director Dr. Maddie, and the second was by?
Was by me and I needed to abstain, so I shouldn't have a second.
Okay, technically, I believe you can still second, but that's fine. Okay, so Director Williams, you would like to second?
That's fine, yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and so now we have her for the second and your vote on the meeting minutes?
Aye.
Thank you. And I'm an aye as well. So the minutes are approved. Thank you. Today's agenda, questions or comments on the meeting agenda? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve, please.
So moved, Scobie. Second, Scoggin.
Thank you, directors. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Davis,
Aye.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Isom,
Aye.
Director Scoggin,
Aye.
Director Scobie,
Aye.
Director Williams,
Aye.
and President Bradley.
Aye, today's agenda is approved. Before we adjourn, are there any questions or any comments from any of our board directors? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved, Hayes.
Second, Scobie.
Thank you, directors. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Meeting adjourned. Thank you all. Have a nice afternoon.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye.